the gaming bull market. So I want to pull up a tweet from Kieran here.
Our boy Kieran.
Our boy Kieran. So it doesn't take much for him to hype some people up. He made this very short tweet. I'll read it real quick. 3 reasons why the next gaming run is going to hit differently. Fun games that you can recommend to a normie without feeling like an idiot. So that makes sense. Barrier of entry has gone from $600 to 0. He's obviously referring to Axie Infinity. It's funny that he said 600 because when I got into Axie Infinity pretty early, and I'm pretty sure it cost me about $600 to get in. At one point, it was actually a lot more than that.
Oh yeah, I was looking into it, and it was like when I first learned about Axie, it was not $600. It was like $1,500.
Oh yeah. It got ridiculous. Like at one point, I was just like bragging to people. I was like, "Yo, I got my first team for 600." Like now it costs you, $1,500 or $2,000. Pretty crazy.
Ridiculous.
And its third reason is that no wallet required. And we know that Illuvium is having a self-custody, or not a self, well, they're having a self-custody route and a custodial route. But yeah, so we're going to get into this next bull market, and it's not going to be like trying to convince your friends, oh, play this little mini game that with little, for Axie Infinity, little monsters run around, you can earn some real crypto. But first make this wallet and don't worry about gas fees and all that. Like, it's going to be a lot different when this time we can just say, look at this cool game, Illuvium. It's like, you remember Pokemon? Illuvium, this is for like adults. This is cool here. Jump right on. Oh, you don't need to make a wallet right away. Don't worry about that. Just start playing. When you're ready, you can, make your own wallet and then, transfer your stuff to it. Like, it really is going to be different. And when you see how those, just like the coins in the games just exploded, like, how do you see this one going? This next bull market, a year and a half from now? Like, Is it going to be better than last time? Is it going to be toned down? Like, I don't know.
It's going to be interesting to see, because I think if we learned anything from the last bull run, I think it's that those crazy price swings aren't really sustainable. So I do think it's going to be toned down, but I think it's going to have a much larger impact, which to me is more important. Because when you see games like Illuvium, it's like, it's not going to be super expensive, right? I would say like maybe $500 a deck at most, possibly. I mean, don't quote me on that, but even that is like, you show your friend, you're like, you remember your Magic the Gathering deck that you have like thousands in that. Why can't you spend a little bit on this deck and play it in game? If you don't like it, it's way easier to sell back than your Magic cards. You know what I mean? So, and not only that, more importantly, there will be free decks that you can use and try out. So it's like, you don't want to spend any money? Who cares? You don't have to. You can play for free.
You can figure out if you like this game before spending a dime on it.
Exactly. And then you have other games like Sparkball, which you literally don't have to pay any money for. The only thing different is like the NFTs are the skins inside of that game. So it's like, this is barely even a Web3 game. It's just a quality of life change, you know what I mean? So people are going to be playing all these incredibly fun games, and they won't even, I think there will actually might be a possibility that some of these people don't even know that they're playing a Web3 game.
Yeah, and like you said, Sparkball, whatever. The other game I'm sort of into right now is Mavia, and they're going to have a free-to-play version. So you could just, hop on your phone, download this, and like you said, not even know you're playing a Web3 game. And then when you learn about it, you're kind of reverse rug pulled, as Kieran would say. You find out, oh, look it, I've actually been accumulating something that has real value. And I'm really excited for more games to be in that realm than just Illuvium. Because I mentioned this before, if there are, a lot of, let's say, 20 quality games that you can choose out of, people are going to get pulled in from every direction. And once they're in, they're going to start looking at the other games in this space. And I have a funny feeling a lot of those eyes are going to end up on Illuvium, which is good for all of us Illuvium bulls.
I agree.
As for like the coins, like you said, I think the coins are going to be a little toned down compared to last bull market, because people, at least the people who are already here now, know what to expect. Even like ILV, I hate to get into predictions because those are so hard, but
yeah,
I don't think we're going to get to $2,000 a coin and then jump to $10,000 a coin. I wouldn't be surprised if we maybe only get back to 2,000 or maybe we only get back to 1,000 because there's a lot more in circulation. But either way, I think the player base, the people in the community, I think that will grow exponentially. The coins themselves, who knows?